Dude, let's go.
Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to an episode of Untamed Outdoorsmen, and today we are back with another episode in just a general unboxing on something that I've been trying to figure out for a long time, and that is our net situation. So we finally got camera mics. I know a lot of you have commented about us getting camera mics. We have them for all the upcoming unboxing and build series, whatever it would be. Anything that's not fishing, like actively fishing, we'll be using mics from now on. So yeah, I hope the audio quality is quite a bit better. But today we're going to be unboxing and kind of a first impressions on the KastKing Brutus net. So a little bit of context into my net saga and trying to find the right net. So on my old kayak, the Ascend 133X, we bought a Yak Attack leverage landing net. That net was excellent. I loved it. It was probably my favorite net that I've owned. That thing was really awesome. It was really comfortable to use with that angled handle. It made it really awesome. I wanted to keep that net. I had no reason to get rid of that net. It was awesome. But with the new Titan X 12.5, there's just not a lot of room for a net like that. You know, that Titan X works really well if you have a net that's just a straight handle. With that curved handle, although it's better, you know, I would take that leverage landing net again if I had the opportunity. But that curved handle makes it really difficult to store it on the kayak. And I need to have it easily accessible. Obviously, you need a net to be easily accessible. So with that curved handle, it just made it a lot more difficult to have a proper space for it on the Titan X, since that hull is so much different than the Ascend was. And then I'll show you my other net right now. So this was the net that I was rocking with so far into this season up until now. This was, I believe it was an Atwood net. It was actually pretty cheap. It was like 16, 17 bucks. And it was kind of nice too because it folded down and it would make more room. I thought I was going to be using this net for the long haul, but I hate this mesh material here. I don't really know exactly what, I think it's like a cloth kind of mesh, similar to ones that you would see on like trout nets, and I hate it. Everything about this net except the mesh is really good, but this mesh here is a struggle. So using things like wacky rig hooks and Texas rig hooks, it's fine, but if I were to use like a lipless crankbait or, you know, anything with trebles on it, I would spend 20 minutes having to cut this net out to be able to get my hook back. It was that bad. The hooks would just get so caught up in it, and it just wasn't a recipe for success that I found after a couple uses. So hopefully we've replaced this, and now we are going to be going with the KastKing Brutus. So I don't have a ton of experience with KastKing. I try to not really, I don't buy any like the KastKing reels or anything like that. You know, I've gotten a lot of different opinions from people who have owned KastKing products, and they seem to be pretty on the affordable side of things, I'll say. They're definitely I don't want to say beginner, but they're definitely a budget-friendly company. A lot of their products kind of allude to that. So I'm hoping, you know, this was a pretty good price, and Bruce actually has this same net. He has really good success with it. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to try a good net. And it has silicone mesh, thank God, so we're not going to be dealing with hook issues. But this is a pretty good price. I think I paid around $40, and I had a 20% off coupon from Amazon because I think it was like a Prime Day deal or something. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will solve our net issues permanently, and hopefully for a pretty good price too. This thing was pretty inexpensive. So yeah, let's get to unboxing it now. So it's wrapped in plastic here. Let me get this out. And tape. And again, I'm not expecting like amazing quality for the price. I mean, I paid, you know, 40 bucks and then 20% off of that. So I'm not expecting like this amazing quality thing, but it should be pretty good. So it looks like it comes in this nice protective case here. I don't know if we're going to use this protective case more than just today, but let's get this thing opened. So it comes with some other stuff too. It came with, I think, pliers and fish grips, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it came with, yeah. So I'm not sure I'm going to use these, but just fish grips that came with it in a kit. If you're looking to get more than one thing, it actually makes more value to get this, but it came with some fish grips, just plastic fish grips, nothing too crazy there. And then, and again, this is not top tier quality stuff, but for a net, it's okay. Some fish grips here. Definitely you can tell it's on the cheaper side. It's all plastic, but it's all good. No big deal. Okay, so we got the net now. So there's a little bit of instructions here. I'm probably gonna have to use these, but let's see. Okay, so it looks like this extends and then, okay, this is easy. So it just extends and then, this is not hard at all. All right, that's it. Okay, wicked easy. So I can tell right off the rip, it's a little heavy, to be honest with you, but it's not the end of the world. It's a little heavy because I think this is all metal for the most part, except maybe the hinged moving parts. But this seems pretty good. I mean, this is a pure silicone mesh here, so the hooks won't get caught in this at all. Yeah, and what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to leave this right at the center of my bow hatch. I'm just going to put it right here, like right at the dead center, so I can grab it quickly. It'll be probably resting on my propel drive a little bit, like the handle might be. But honestly, this thing is not bad for the price. I mean, again, this is on the more affordable side of nets. You know, we're not spending, you know, this is not going to be better than the Yak Attack leverage landing net. I'm not trying to make it better than the Yak Attack leverage landing net. So we're just trying to get something a little bit more affordable on the more budget side of things. And honestly, this is not a bad deal. This is really not bad at all. It's got a metal hinge, so the plastic won't break or anything. But then you can just loosen it up, and then it'll break down. If I can figure out how to break it down again. Oh, okay. So there's just a little hinge part right here, right in the dead middle. You just press that down, and then these two ends fold down. So really not bad. And then that just comes out, and you just tighten it down, and then it's good. So honestly, guys, for the value, this is really not bad at all. I would pay $40 just for this net, let alone having this and these fish grips. But yeah, guys. This is pretty much just an unboxing and a first impressions of this. I will say, you know, it's on the heavier side, so definitely don't think this is going to be a wicked lightweight net by any means, but I think for what we're going to be using it for, we're not putting stripers in this thing. We're not putting like bluefish in this thing. We're just putting like 1 to 4 pound largemouth bass 99% of the time. So I don't think this is going to be a big deal at all. So yeah, guys, this is the KastKing Brutus net. So definitely a budget-friendly option. If you're looking for a cheaper net, this is really not a bad one at all. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the upcoming kayak videos will have this net on it. So if you want to see some real-world use on it, then we'll definitely be doing that on the channel very, very soon here. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one. See you later.